I can't believe I'm doing this, but here it is. Here is the secret code, the secret hack that will change your dropshipping Shopify store forever. Hey guys, Tam here, and we're going to go over a step-by-step guide on how I set up my Shopify stores. I'm going to try to make this beginner friendly as much as I can. And my apologies ahead of time, just because some of the tricks and hacks that I share with you might be kind of advanced towards the end of the video. But I'll try my best to explain what I use and what I do to increase conversions and traffic to my Shopify stores. And so to get started, once you get on this page, there's a link below to get to this Shopify page to register. And once you enter your email, it could be anything. I'm gonna try to do. Let's do. I don't know. Let's do trumpdump@gmail.com, and we'll get started. And so we'll do. Let's put our password as like. Okay, let's try this. Your store name, and it could be any email you want. I just did that particular email address. I'm not a politician or anything. It's just a name. Anyways, so my store name. So in today's lesson, let's try to do a niche that you guys are familiar with, definitely. So it could be anything about, think about the hobbies that you like to do, whether it's like sports, soccer, football, volleyball, basketball, or even animals, wolves, lions, cats, dogs, or it could be anything from health related, vegan, vegetarianism, if you're a meat lover, sure. In today's lesson, let's do cats. And so our store name for cats, let's try to make it cat fiesta. Cat fiesta. Yeah, we'll just do a cat fiesta. That works. And so once you create your store, you're gonna go in and you're gonna change some settings. And but before you do that, you definitely want to fill this out. Next. Okay, now you want to fill this out. So after you fill that out, you want to go to next, and then it should lead you to a screen, this screen right here. And this is where you're going to make all your kind of changes, customizations, all that kind of stuff. The first thing I always recommend for people to jump onto as a beginner in Shopify, starting their store, is definitely the theme. The theme is, in my opinion, once you kind of get familiar with the theme and how to customize the theme, you start to become more comfortable with the user interface on how Shopify is laid out. And so I always recommend people doing that first before jumping into like taxes or shipping or kind of the other options that you need to customize later on. So let's jump into our online store, and right underneath the online store, you're going to find themes. And I want you to click on Explore Free Themes, okay? And there's going to be an ongoing debate about, okay, should you pay free themes or should you pay a premium theme? And for beginners, is go with a free theme. And because the three kind of hacks that I share with you towards the end of the video actually kind of changes the code so that it actually looks like a premium theme. But later on, once you get very comfortable with Shopify, it's actually it's fine to go with the premium theme, but the free theme works perfectly fine. The one I do recommend, and I always recommend to beginners and even people that are into Shopify for a while, is just actually go with Brooklyn. The reason why Brooklyn is very special is because it is mobile friendly. You're going to find literally 60 to 70% of users on Shopify, or excuse me, 60 to 70% of users that buy online are mobile users. So the reason why Brooklyn is the best out of all these other free themes is because it's it's literally mobile friendly. Oh, oops, I screwed up. Okay, so themes, and we're going to go to explore free themes, and we're going to click on Brooklyn, and we're going to add Brooklyn. And I usually go with the classic one just because it's a good balance between color palette, but also it appeals to a wide variety of audiences and niches in terms of layout. So after that, what we want to do is we want to go over here to actions, and we want to publish the theme. Okay, and once we do that, we're going to go to we're going to go to customize. And this is where we're going to customize all of our kind of front end settings of our theme and our niche that we're going to dive into, which is Cat Fiesta, or cats in this case. And so the first thing I do recommend you do is this right here, Cat Fiesta. You want to make sure you have a good looking logo, and so to do that, you're going to select the logo here, and I don't have a particular logo in mind. What I usually go to is go to Fiverr, and Fiverr is an excellent place to buy professional logos at a really affordable price. And I will recommend one kind of designer that I personally use, and that is if you type in find services, you can do Zara Walker. Zara Walker is an excellent designer, and there's what happened? Maybe that didn't load. Oh, usernames. Okay, yeah. You want to go to usernames, Zara Walker. There we go. And so Zara Walker, excellent designer, and the reason why is because the designs that Zara puts out are absolutely not only really good, but the price is just $5. So literally for $5, you can get a really great looking logo in any niche you want. You just have to provide the designer, in this case Zara Walker, just kind of what niche you're in, and maybe the colors, and the colors that you want to display on your site. But regardless, you can always look up, so for example, like you can always look up logo designs, and once that kind of populates the screen, you can go over here by relevance and go to best selling, and you can choose numerous amounts of, or you can choose different logo designers that are here on Fiverr, and everything from different types of styles or different types of typographies, colors. You got everything here, but pretty much I recommend go on Fiverr, get a quick logo, and then after that, after your designer transfers the files to you, you want to definitely upload your logo up here, and then it'll change here. But for now, we could just do Cat Fiesta for now, and this is perfectly fine too to start off with. But after that, we want to go back, and we want to definitely choose a home page. It's very important you choose a kind of a home page, a home page kind of a slideshow, and you want to make sure you choose a image that doesn't impede on copyright infringement. And so the two places I do use for free photos is Pexels and Unsplash. These two are great, wonderful. And so because we're in the cat niche, let's say we're just going to type in maybe cats. Yeah, we're going to type in cat. And so there's tons of great pictures on cats here. You got everything from, if you notice, look at this cat. This cat looks so warm and looks so, it looks like it's about to, I don't know, warm your heart up or something like that. This cat has a resting bitch face, completely grade A on a resting bitch face. Wow. And wow, this cat right here looks like an embodiment of Jesus. Jesus Christ, look at this cat right here. it's staring into my soul. But anyways, regardless, like you can find great images on Pexels, all free to use, or Unsplash. Unsplash is another one, and we can try, if we type in cat skin, you'll find a lot more pictures on Unsplash. So these two I would bookmark just because great pictures on cats, and you can choose any cat picture you want. And oh wow, well look at that, look at this cat right here. Nothing like a nothing like a this cat looks like it's about to go on a massive embark on an adventure. This scarf, and you got this bicycle right here. Just it's a wise cat. But anyways, yeah, choose any picture you want. Let's just go with you know, let's see what I really am liking. Oh, well, look at that cat. Oh, look at this, guys. Doesn't that melt your heart? Man. Yeah, I want this cat. This cat looks pretty good. Yeah, let's do this one. This cat, I'm liking this cat just because it's kind of sassy, has that sassy look. And so once you kind of download the picture, the next thing you want to do is you definitely there's a concept in e-commerce, and actually every web page on the internet is called SEO, or search engine optimization. And so you want to make sure when you put images on your Shopify site, you want to make sure they are optimized to load very fast. And so in this case, we have this cat picture we just downloaded. We want to go over to tiny PNG, and what this will do, it's very important that you do this too. The image that we just downloaded is 1.3 megabytes, right? That's quite large to load on a phone. And so what we want to do is we want to compress that to a size that where people visit our site, it's going to load immediately. And so it went from 1.3 megabytes to 393.9 kilobytes, which is a dramatic compression size, 69% to be correct. And so we're going to download that. Alright guys, so after you've downloaded the compressed PNG, or excuse me, a compressed image, you want to actually upload that to your slideshow. And you can find that literally if you go to slideshow, and then you want to go to slide, select the image, you'll upload it, and then you'll click on the image and you'll place it there. And now you have a beautiful looking kind of start on your Shopify store. As you can see, Cat Fiesta, we got a big cat picture, and this, yeah, the look on this cat is sassy cat. So the one thing you want to do for this particular theme is you do want to change this for sure. So what I usually suggest for these purposes, you definitely want to have some kind of heading. And there's going to be another slide right here. I want you guys to go right here, and I want you, when you click on it, remove that content. That means that you're only going to have one slide, which is good. Okay, so I usually suggest for this particular theme, if you go here for the button, I actually suggest people to get rid of it, all the buttons. And so now what you have is a nice looking, clean site where you can have your logo right here, or you can have just like the name of your Shopify store in the upper left corner. In addition to, it's just a really clean, user-friendly layout without having all these different buttons occupy the user-friendly experience. So after that, after you have this, you want to go back. Make sure you click save too. I always forget this too. Make sure you constantly click save. After that, you want to go back and you want to go to header again, and you see this announcement right here? We want to change that actually. So there's a key thing, and I want to move over here to this kind of site that that displays the top Shopify stores, literally the top. And you guys can bookmark this as if you guys want, but the #1 Shopify store is ColourPop. ColourPop has been the #1 Shopify store for a very long time. And there's a reason why, actually. If you notice, there's a lot of things going on here, but there's one main thing you want to keep in mind is this upper announcement bar. And they have free domestic shipping over 30, free global shipping over 50. It really creates a sense of almost a sense of buying kind of action for the user. But in this case, for all new Shopify beginners, I always suggest this, and this is what I'm tell you right now. So going back to your Cat Fiesta Shopify store, we're gonna type in free in bold letters, shipping worldwide. Okay, that's it. Free shipping worldwide. And that's what you're going to do to start off. Just because shipping is definitely a complicated, if not the most complicated aspect in drop shipping, but when you provide free shipping, just to start off as a beginner, it just makes things a lot easier. And also, when you do put free shipping worldwide, you can literally mark up your products to be a little bit higher to compensate for the shipping. And you also get higher conversions because, free shipping is always a nice thing. And so after that, we want to make sure also to uncheck this. We want to make sure we want to show this announcement bar on all pages where the user visits. And so we want to make sure we save it. And after that, we're going to go back. And so far, we have a pretty good looking website so far. I mean, look at this. We got free shipping worldwide, Cat Fiesta with a sassy cat. It could be, this could be the Mona Lisa of all cats, because I don't know if it's, angry. I don't know if it's, kind of like sad or almost like, disgusted. It's just, you're not even sure. Smile, frown, who knows? Anyways, once you go back, we're going to go over to theme settings, okay? So theme settings is where you really control everything from colors, typography, cart page, all that. It's very important. The next kind of upcoming steps I'm going to provide you, take really good note, because this will truly make your conversions a lot better, but also will set you up for the Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics, and all that. So go to cart page, and I want you guys to change this to actually page. There's a reason why you change this to page, because when you do implement this kind of concept called the Facebook Pixel, it's able to track this as a page. And so that when you do retargeting campaigns, or when you do, when you want to send emails to customers that only got to your add to cart page, it's much easier than if you had it as a drawer. So after you're done, you want to go to colors. Okay, so all right, the one thing I want you guys to change in color, and this is so important, if you notice right now on your Shopify store, on this Cat Fiesta store, right, we have mobile friendly, right, we have kind of a desktop version, but notice the colors. It's kind of black, it's kind of white, right? You got a little bit of blue in there. Okay, you want to be sure that there's one color that sticks out for the add to cart button. Super important, okay? And you choose this, right? And this button right here. You always, as kind of like a sales funnel 101, you always want to make your add to cart, your call to action button, okay? Whether it be Shopify, whether it be sales funnels, whether it be any kind of button that you want the user to take action. Make it a different color, okay? Always a different color from your theme colors. In this case, it's kind of like a black or white. I'm gonna make this color, okay, this button color, a more green color, okay? And you'll notice this right away. Let's make it, okay, there we go, okay? So here's the reason why. When you're able to make the call to action button a different color, it actually makes the user register that kind of action. It pops out, right? And it makes them take action much better than if you had a color for a button that blended in with a theme. So in this case, we're going to have this button, we're going to save it, and notice this too. And you'll see this a lot later when we do incorporate a product from AliExpress. And so this button, great color button, because we can go here. Oh, looks great, fits with the theme and everything. Go down, and we'll definitely add some products, and you'll see the add to cart button this color as well. So that's definitely tip number one for sure. Change the color of the button. It could be green, it could be yellow, it could be anything, but make sure it's different from the color palette of your theme. So once you have that, everything else is perfectly fine. You want to go back, and the next thing you want to do is definitely go through, so social media is definitely important. The two I do recommend you set up is definitely Facebook and Instagram, okay? Facebook and Instagram, by far, for sure. Those two kind of social media platforms for Shopify are super important, and that will make your conversions not only go up, but it makes your store look so much more professional. And later down the run, I mean, I could do videos on this if you guys want. Just leave comments below or something. But later for very advanced Shopify users, Pinterest for sure, and then Twitter is another one. Snapchat, Google+, Tumblr, YouTube, Vimeo, fancy now. You don't need those. Really, the main two is Instagram and Facebook, and then once your store gains traffic, definitely for sure you want to add Twitter and Pinterest. So after you kind of set that up, you want to go back, and then you want to go to favicon. What is favicon? Fave icon, I guess you pronounce it. Tomato, I don't know, potato, cilantro, coriander. But anyways, fave icon, whatever it is, Pokemon. So this fav icon is super important. What this does is whatever kind of logo you design, you want to have like a mini logo that will display literally right here. Okay, it's going to display right here for your theme. So you see all those other kind of logos right here. Those are fave icons. Those fave icons kind of are little like totems almost, you can say, that represent your store. Okay, and it's not super important right now, but just keep that in mind that later down the road you do want to have a fave icon just to make your site look professionally done. And then we've already done checkout. So once you're done with this, you want to go back to sections, and after this, we want to go over to this rich text. So what I want you guys to do, and this right here, talk about your brand. Okay, so like literally web development 101. We want to take this out. Take this whole thing out. We don't want it. We just want to take that completely all out. Actually, remove that section, because what we're trying to do is almost create, in terms of a sales funnel. Okay, we have our site up, right? We have our great image up. Okay, this is what we do. Okay, free shipping worldwide, driving them down traffic, and then we're going to show them, display them the products or collections too. So make sure you save. Always save. Because it's better to save, and then you can always revert changes later down here in the lower left corner. So after that, now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put a product in here, and we want to definitely go back, okay, and we'll go back to Shopify right here. So after this, we're gonna go over to apps real quick, and we're gonna actually incorporate a product for our store, okay? Visit Shopify App Store. Now, I'm not going to go into all the apps I use. It's probably like 10 different apps that I use for Shopify in all my stores. So if you guys want me to make a video about the apps I use, just leave a comment below, and then I'll try my very best to kind of fit everybody's needs and see if I can have some time and make a video just for apps. But there is one app that every Shopify beginner should start with, and that is Oberlo. Oberlo. What is Oberlo? So Oberlo is an important app because what it does, it allows you to seamlessly import the products that you chose in AliExpress, a site where you find products, to your Shopify store without having to manually in a tedious fashion to literally copy paste the images, like write your own description and copy the prices and everything. This makes it just much easier. So you're going to install it, okay, and make sure it installs, and we'll just give it a second. Okay, perfect. Okay, excellent. So we already have, and as you can see, if we go to apps real quick, excellent. We have apps right here. Okay, and notice how this is our only app. And again, this is not a video about all the apps that I use. This is just a video how to set a Shopify store and get comfortable with starting a theme and incorporating products and including the settings too. So if we go back to Overlow, right, and this is kind of the dashboard and everything, but the one thing you need to do is also have the Overlow extension app, okay? And once you have that, I already have it installed right here. And so once you added that to Chrome, it's a quick find. And now we're gonna go to AliExpress, okay? This is where you're gonna find a lot of your products that you're gonna sell, And so there's many different ways to approach dropshipping. You can even dropship from eBay or from Amazon, but for all beginners, I always recommend AliExpress just because it's the most intuitive, I guess you'd say, that syncs with Overlow really nicely. So in this case, we're going into the cat niche, okay? So I'm not going to get into product research or product winners, but I can show you kind of a simple kind of 101 step on how I find products. So we're going to type in cat, and the first thing, if you notice right here, okay, as soon as I typed in cat, it automatically filled up exactly what are the trending keywords. Cat, cat toy, cat bed, cat suit, all that. Okay, the first one is cat toy. Okay, great start on how to find trending, literally, products in your niche. Okay, and what I usually do is I don't go to best match, I go to orders. Okay, orders. Super important that you go to orders. And now what do you notice right here? Look at these orders right here. Look at how many orders you see. 3,000, or excuse me, 10,000, 14,000, 9,000, 4,000, okay? And these excellent reviews. When you see orders and reviews that are this high, the chances of that particular supplier is going to be great. That means you can trust that supplier. They won't give you any like sketchy, I don't know, like sketchy kind of transactions with your customers. And so, for example, let's try to start with, I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this one. So let's choose this particular cat toy right here, and right here, it costs literally $1.50. Oh, excuse me, $1.58 a piece. Okay, and what you want to make sure is you want to make sure they have e-packet, okay? What is e-packet? E-packet pretty much is a shipping method where it ships, instead of 20, 30, 90 days, 19, 39 days, 20, 21 days, it ships from 12 to 20 days, okay? Now, it still might sound a lot, but more than likely it ships between 7 to 14 days. But I'm going to show you a hack in a little bit on how we make the consumer upfront about, okay, due to high demand, it might take you 14 to 21 days to be delivered, and that's perfectly okay. And more times than likely, it'll ship under 14 days if you choose ePacket. So definitely there's ePacket right here. This is great. Great amount of votes, great amount of reviews, great amount of orders, right? And yet alone, the store has been open for 40 years. That's perfect, okay? And also, here's a tip. Huge tip right here. If you scroll all the way down, right? All the way down, you'll notice transaction history, okay? Okay, transaction history. And today's date right here, January 12th. Actually, here's a huge tip. If it's a winner, okay? Look at this. Today, people were ordering this product today. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, January 12th. We can go to the second page, 12, 12, 12. Oh, I can tell you for a fact that this is a winner right here, okay? So easily, you can sell this in your cat store, because ultimately what you're trying to do, okay, is showing the product to the right people. And if by confirming that people are buying this product, by just simply going to the transaction history and seeing that people are buying this product at the moment, You put that in your store, and then after that, you want to display that product to the right people, and more than likely, your product will sell. Okay, so we're definitely going to go with this. And once you install the extension app, okay, you're going to have this kind of blue button in the bottom right-hand corner. You're going to click on that. Look at that, product imported successfully. We're going to go back to Oberlo, okay, and we want to refresh this real quick, okay, and we want to go to the left-hand side, and you'll see import list, okay, and look at that. We've already imported. If you notice, we've imported this particular product to Oberlo. Okay, we click that button, goes in Oberlo. Last thing we have to do is click on this. But before we do that, okay, what I usually like to do, okay, is I like to go to variants first, okay, and I usually like to change this literally to a price that will make you profitable. Okay, it costs $1.62 to buy from AliExpress. So a good pricing point, okay, is a good impulse buying pricing point is between anywhere $15 to $40. So I usually like to do $19, okay, and 97 cents, and I compare that at, let's do $34 and 97 cents, okay? Actually, we'll do this even better. We'll do this at $39 and 47 or 97 cents. Okay, and same thing. I'm doing $19 and 97 cents. Oops. Go $39 and 97 cents. And after that, we are going to go to images too. Okay, we don't want to include that. We don't want to include that. We just want to include definitely this one, and usually the best images, okay, you want to choose the images that have a white background. After you're done choosing all the images that have a white background, a nice white background, I want you guys to push to the top, and we'll focus on description and product name after we push this to our shop. So push it to the shop. That's it. And so once we're back here, we want to refresh this page, and we'll go to products real quick. Once we go to products, right, we have a cat toy. Look at that! Congratulations, you've gone so far from setting your theme up all the way to your product, importing your product. So the next thing, you want to click on this. Excellent. Okay, and so the first thing we want to do is definitely change. We want to definitely change the title. Okay, and now what I usually do for the title is I usually make it completely up front. Okay, this is a little bit too long. Cat toy, electric, rotating, colorful, butterfly, animal toy, plastic. Yeah, that doesn't work. So let's do. Why don't we do something like a electric cat toy. Done. Simple. Okay. For description. Okay. Now, my tip for description is you want to make your descriptions that focuses on the benefits, okay, right there, focuses on the benefits. And so this is kind of like an ad copy 101 lesson 2. So for example, let's try to do one real quick. Enhances the reaction time for your pet cat. Okay, and then after that, we want to describe this in further detail. And so I probably would make this, yeah, okay, okay, for your pet cat. And then after that, we'll describe this and say, our cat toy has been tested and pet owner approved to increase the reaction times of cats, emulating primal features of the feline uh, kingdom, 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 kingdom to ensure healthy, healthy development for cats. And if you notice right here, okay, and this is just one example of for your description having a ad copy that focuses on benefits. Okay, so enhance the reaction time for your pet cat. Our cat toy has been tested and pet owner approved to increase the reaction times of cats, emulating primal features of the feline kingdom to ensure healthy development. For your cat. And the reason why is because the buyer is more likely to buy from a e-commerce store or any store when it focuses on the benefits of what it can do to them or their pets or their loved one. You know, like for example, if you switched into another niche like vegetarianism, you wouldn't necessarily focus on like, oh, okay, eat eat this vegetarian carrot because it looks orange, right? No, you would do something like, let's focus on the benefits. Oh, by being a vegetarian and eating our carrots, not only do you get an increase in dose of vitamin A, but it enhances your vision so that down the road you can have healthy vision when it comes to driving, watching a movie, or even spending time with your loved ones walking the park so that you have crystal clear vision so you can save that for your memories or something. After this, we want to save this, okay? Excellent, okay? Perfect. And normally, what I also do is for collections, I just also want to make sure um, I do actually cat in the product type, cat toy. Just type in cat toy just for future references. And then after this, we have our first official product. So we want to go back to our online store, okay? Go to customize. Excellent. And then we actually want to remove these, okay? Just remove them real quick. Remove. Yep. Remove. And we have so let's recap. We have our free shipping worldwide, Cat Fiesta, home, catalog, subscribe to our newsletter, and then we have the search thing, which we'll get to. So we want to add section. We're going to choose, for this particular theme, we're going to choose a featured product, okay? Bam. Perfect. And so we're going to change this. We're going to add that, okay? Go back, drag this, hold down and drag up here, and notice how it moves above the newsletter. Excellent, okay? We're going to click on it, select product, and look, electric cat toy. Excellent. That's perfect. Okay, so we're going to select that real quick, and it has our electric cat toy. And notice how it's beautifully blends in with this white background. And as a suggestion, actually as a recommendation, I always do this. I always have a white body background matching up with my white background high definition photos because it just looks more professional. And after that, we want to go back, okay? Oh, make sure you save. Always save, okay? And look how our price is imported too, okay? So we want to go back real quick, and we're going to take just a quick look on how it looks like. Perfect. Cat. Oh, featured cat toy. Excellent, okay? And we'll just go to, actually, let's make sure, we'll click on full details, and we'll just see what it looks like. Oh, look at this, guys. Look how clean this looks. Okay, we got a Cat Fiesta, free shipping worldwide. We got our little nav bar right here, electric cat toy, and excuse me, it looks like it did import the pictures. My mistake. Okay, and so what we can do is we can customize these pictures, you know, in a little bit, but for now, this works just great. And so, look how nice that looks. The person can literally browse on here and look at the pictures while they're reading the benefits of your product, okay? And so, okay, and look at this on mobile, okay? I want you to look at this on mobile because now you can and imagine this on a phone, you can literally side swipe and see the pictures as you're reading, literally, and as you go down and read this, okay? So here's the thing though. What do you notice too? Remember that color that we changed? Notice how this button is different from the color palette of your main theme. This is exactly what you want. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some tweaks to this description. This description, yet alone we're going to add some tweaks to this button as well. Okay, so I'm excited for this. So let's go back real quick. Okay, and we're going to go to products real quick. Electric cat toy. So here are our images and everything. So you definitely want to get rid of all the duplicate images. This is excellent. So this is the images that we'll have. And now we're going to tweak this, okay? So just for the sake of time, I'm going to copy 4 of these, okay? Boom, 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 okay? Excellent, okay? Obviously, you want to create, 3 other ones that are different benefits. Let's save this real quick. Okay, so once you have these 4 benefits of the electric cat toy, what you're going to do next is add a sense of security and trust for your product in the description. And you're going to do a quick search for the secure checkout page, and you're going to drag this image literally in your description and put it at the top, okay? And there's a reason for this too. So your add to cart button is a different color than your color palette of your theme. And once they notice that, okay, and they'll notice that pretty quickly too because it's a different color that pops out from the rest, they'll automatically, naturally flow down from that add to cart and notice the guaranteed safe checkout. Creates a sense of trust already, right? And also, it goes down once it happens to go, once they see that, they'll read the benefits, boosting their kind of buyer's journey, okay? They're like, yeah, I'd love to get that for my cat. I'd love to kind of see the improvement of my cat reaction times, but also it emulates the features of the feline kingdom, da 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 da. So after it reads all the benefits, you're going to add another secure checkout, okay? Another secure checkout right here. And I actually recommend doing, I always tell my students, okay, do this in a monochrome color, okay? Secure ordering. It could be, money back, 30-day guarantee, satisfaction guaranteed, easy returns, and if you have any questions, bam. It just makes sure it's a different one from this, and it says different things, and it's in black and white. And then after that, we're going to add one more thing. And if you notice right here, due to extremely high demand, please allow 14 to 21 days for delivery. We are working very hard at our warehouses, and we hope you understand that we try our best to ship as fast as we can. What does this do? Well, what it does is not only does it create a sense of security and trust for the consumer, but you are upfront with shipping times, okay? Using ePacket. Remember that ePacket we talked about? Well, this is being upfront with them about the shipping times because ePacket does say 14 to like 20 days, and more than likely 80% of the time actually delivers under 14 days. So you're creating this kind of scenario where, okay, it's in high demand, it can take up to 14 to 21 days, more than likely it'll be delivered under 14 days. And once it does, okay, your consumer is going to be really happy, and more than likely they'll shop at your store a lot more because you delivered it on time and you delivered it earlier than expected. So once you have all this, save it, and we're going to take a look at what it looks like, okay? So, and make sure you hit save. I always forget this. Save, 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 save. So let's go to online store, and we're going to go to customize. Let's look at this, okay? Free shipping worldwide, excellent, Cat Fiesta, home catalog, da 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 da, electric cat toy. Wow, look at that, okay? Look at this. So we're going to see full details, okay? Let's see full details, okay? Cat Fiesta, okay? And obviously you can change that with your logo if you want, but this looks perfectly fine. Home, catalog, electric cat toy. Look at that. Butterfly, bird, size, as shown everything. Add to cart, guaranteed safe checkout. Look at that. We got our 4 features, okay? Going down. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Look how clean that looks with all these other images. You got a perfectly great product to import, and also you got the necessary kind of features that you need for a ad copy to be effective. Excellent. We have the theme down, we have the product in. Now we have to go to the settings and change everything in terms of shipping, taxes, and all that. Okay, so the one thing we will go over first, okay, that is going to be shipping. Okay, we will go over first shipping. Shipping is definitely one of the most complex kind of steps in setting up a Shopify store, and that's totally fine. What we want to do is, for these purposes of simplicity, especially if you're a Shopify beginner, I want you to literally delete this calculator rate. Don't do that, okay? Add a price-based rates. Super easy. What you're gonna do, really easy, and this is another tip number 2, or this whatever tip I'm on, but this is another tip. I want you to type in premium insured shipping, okay? Super important. Don't put standard shipping. Put premium insured shipping, okay? No minimum price. This is going to be free shipping, okay? Free shipping. Done. That's it. Easy peasy, okay? Now, we've already done that for the US, but we have to do it for international countries. So we're going to do the same exact thing. Notice how it says premium insured shipping? We're going to do the exact same thing for the rest of the world. And so after this, we're going to delete this. We don't want that. Add price, base weight, okay? Again, same exact thing. Premium insured shipping. Done. Free shipping rate, bingo. Look at that. I just made your life a lot easier without doing no fancy shipping, because this will ultimately be a great start. Get your conversions actually a lot more, in fact, because it is free shipping domestically and rest of the world. Oh, look at this. Okay, we forgot to delete this DH Express, so we're going to delete that. We don't want that. Okay, excellent. Okay, we're done with shipping everything. Okay, done with that. Okay, and let's go to general. Okay, so for general, you got your email. This is all done. You don't have to change any of this, pound. Yep, you're in the pound system. Good. Okay, we are good. So we'll go back to here. Okay, general is fine. Payment providers. Okay, you definitely want to complete this setup. It's actually really easy. Pretty much you want to get like a bank account to set this up. It can be any bank account. And again, don't stress too much about getting like a separate bank account or starting an LLC. The most important thing is you want to set up your store to start getting traffic and making sales. Later on, once you make a good amount of sales, then you can focus on, okay, let's create a separate bank account and let's create like a LLC. And PayPal, this can only happen. This will only happen once you make your first sale. Amazon Pay, I do recommend this after you've made some sales, because that will increase in conversion. But you don't have to worry about this now. Alternative payments, nope, don't worry about this. Manual payments, nope, you don't need to worry about any of this at all. Okay, this is good. So far, really easy. Checkout, okay, really important. Checkout, okay. Customer accounts are disabled. Yes, accounts are disabled. Keep that the way it is. Primary contact methods, customers can contact using their phone number or email. Okay, super important. You want to change this actually. Change it to email. Email, okay? Change it to email. Okay, and then after this, form options, choose whether your checkout form requires extra information for customer. Require first and last name. Want to click on that, and then ordering processing. You just this is good. This is good. Okay, really important. Another tip, another golden nugget right here. Okay, you want to make sure you put by default customer agrees to receive promotional emails. This will automatically check a checkbox for emails. But I'll show you this later. But for now, make sure it's on this right here. After an order has been paid, do not automatically fill. Okay, this is fine. Just you want to keep it like this. Okay, done. Okay, so this is where it gets real interesting. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is, there's a refund policy, privacy policy in terms of service. Okay, I want you guys to click generate, and generate. Look at that. In just 3 simple clicks, you were able to get a refund policy, a privacy policy in terms of service. It's a 30-day refund policy, which I totally recommend this. Works perfectly fine. After this, okay, I want you guys to open this in a new tab. Okay, new tab. Go to Pages. Okay, you're going to create 3 different pages. Add page. Okay, we're going to add page, and what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 page, refund. Okay, and we're going to literally copy this whole thing. If you want to know the keyboard shortcut, it's Command A to highlight all, and then Command C to copy, Command V to paste. Okay, I'm going to paste this right here. Bam, done. Look at that. We're going to paste this quick. We're going to save it. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing for another one. So we're going to go back, add page. Okay, this one we're going to do privacy policy. So let's do that. Privacy policy. Okay. Same thing. Copy this whole thing. Command A, copy, and paste. There we go. Save. Excellent. Go back. And we're going to do it for the final one, terms of service. Command A, copy, and we're going to go to add page. Bam. And this is going to be terms of service. Excellent. Paste. Look at that. Perfect. Save. Okay. And then we're going to go back as that's saving. We're going to save this as well. Okay. And now, after this, after we have this, we want to go to settings again. Perfect. So everything's complete in the settings. Now what we want to do is we got to change our navigation. Okay. What is navigation? Navigation means it's going to change. If you notice real quick, we'll go to customize real quick. Okay. What is navigation? Navigation is everything from home, catalog. It's the navigation bars. But the main thing we're going to change is the bottom navigation. Okay. What do you think we're going to put right here? Well, you know it. Our refund policy, terms and service, and our privacy policy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to footer, okay, change, footer menu, select, edit menu, excuse me, and look at that. We're going to add menu item, okay, and we're going to type in. Let's do refund. Yeah, refund policy. Oops. Pages, refund, or let's do refund. Perfect. We'll add that. Okay, we're going to do it for the other ones. Privacy. Let's type privacy. We'll do privacy policy, and then we'll do one more, terms and service. Okay, and we'll do pages. In terms of service, add, save. Excellent. Okay, and let's just see what it looks like real quick. We'll do a little cap real quick. Okay. Well, look at this, guys. Bam. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. And look at the bottom. We have our refund, privacy, and terms and service. Good, excellent. So what else do we need? Okay, we need a contact form. Really important. Go back to pages. Make this super easy. Add a page. Bam. What are we going to type in here? Contact. Okay, excellent. And so you don't even have to type anything in the content portion. Literally, go to page.contact. Save it. Done. Okay, and now we're going to go to literally, I'm going to close this real quick. I'm going to go to store. Okay, customize, header, main menu, right, edit menu. And then we're going to go to, you see this? There's a home and a catalog. We're going to add a menu. Contact. Remember that contact page we made? Contact. And then we're going to go to pages, contact. Add. Excellent. Save. Okay. Watch this, guys. So let's look at our whole entire page right now. Okay. Look at this. Free shipping worldwide, Cat Fiesta, home, catalog, contact, cat toy, and that. Okay, and so if we click on contact, look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. We have a call to action. That's a color that stands out from all the rest of the color palette that we have currently for this theme. So not only do we have a beautiful functioning site right now, this is a great start already. But so the next kind of 3 things I'm about to show you is literally will make your Shopify store have so many conversions. Now it's time to get into the kind of the secret hacks that I personally use for all my Shopify stores. This is the one thing that will literally go from like, I don't know, like 4 figures a week, a month, to literally 5-6 figures, like easily done. So the first thing I'm going to show you is on this particular, if we go to our homepage, it looks really nice, right? Pretty good, not bad for a cat niche. You know, I would buy stuff, but you know, a lot of consumers are really smart these days. So what they'll look for is everything, and we have our refund privacy in terms of service. But look at this, we have a powered by Shopify. You know, so we, you know, obviously like there's going to be stores out there that are dropshipping stores, but the more that your consumer doesn't know that it's a drop shipping store and you create this kind of high perceived brand, the better you can make conversions and purchases. So we want to remove this powered by Shopify because it kind of eliminates that kind of drop shipping atmosphere, and it redirects everything from, okay, Cat Fiesta, this is a cat store, and I'm selling cat stuff, and you know, I want to provide you with the best cat products in addition to the benefits to these products. So to do this, what we want to do is go to our Shopify interface, and we want to go to click on online store and go to actions. Okay, so this is the part where it gets a little bit advanced, but I'm going to try my very best to explain this to you guys in the friendliest way possible, and especially for beginners. Okay, go to edit code. There is going to be a little bit of code you guys are going to tweak a little bit, and this is where the golden nuggets are, okay? All the golden nuggets are here. So I want you guys to type in footer.liquid. Click on that, and again, this might be a little bit overwhelming, but just stick through the process. I'll guide you through, and we'll make this really smooth as we can. So the next thing we're going to do is you're going to press Command F, or whatever your search hotkey is, okay? You want to find that out. I'm using a Mac, so it's Command F. I'm not sure what it is on Windows, but you can do a quick search on Google on how to do what the hotkey for a search button. Once you do that, you're going to type in powered underscore by link, okay? And what do you in kind of the middle part of your screen, you're going to notice this powered by link, okay? I want you guys to literally delete this. Take it away completely. Click save too, okay? Oh, excuse me. You're going to click save, and after that is done, close this, okay? And then after this, you're going to refresh this. And guess what's going to happen? This is going to disappear. Look at that. Okay? Oops. Oh, there we go. This is going to disappear. Now, what do you get? Well, easily. You're going to get, this is going to make your store look a lot more professional, right? And there's not going to be any sense of doubt or ambiguity determining whether your store is a drop shipping store. It's going to have this kind of perceived look, okay? And so after this, I'm like, okay, well, damn, well, that's cool, okay, that's great. You know, not a big difference. Of course, it's not going to be the major difference that's going to make your Shopify store from 4 figures to like 5 or 6 figures. But the 2 other hacks I'm going to show you, combined with this one, is going to definitely improve your conversions and traffic. So the next one is, we're going to go to this full details, okay? So the second part of this, the second hack, the second golden nugget is, I want you guys to be aware of this add to cart. Remember how we changed the color of this to green, right? Or to a different color that's different from your color palette. of your theme. This is great. It's a good start, but because we want this call to action to pop out even more, and to do this, we're going to change the size of this button. Okay, ready? We're going to go to Cat Fiesta, our Shopify interface. We're going to type in timber.scss.liquid. Okay, really important. Click on it. This is where you're going to find all of your front end assets, whether it's like the sizing of the buttons, whether it's like resizing of the images for being mobile responsive. But we're going to add some code here to change the size of that button. Click enter twice. Right before the clear fix, we want to do pound add to cart dash dash product template. Okay, curly brackets. After this, one more enter, tab it, and we're going to do width, okay, 100% with a semicolon. Save it. Now, and keep in mind, this piece of code might not be a lot, but it's powerful, packs a powerful punch, because ultimately it changes the size of all buttons on every page. Or excuse me, changes the size of the add to cart button on every product page. So keep in mind that you're doing add to cart, and remember, notice the capitalized A, capitalized T, capitalized C. Add to cart dash dash product template curly brackets with 100%. What does this do? Well, what it means is that it's going to stretch that. It's going to stretch that button 100% depending on the device that you have, whether it's desktop, an iPad, an Android, a mobile phone, anything, to 100% of that width of that particular container. Without getting too technical or code-wise, it just changes it to a larger width. So, going back to our site, let's refresh this. Let's see what happens, okay? I'm going to refresh it real quick, and well, look at that, folks. Look what we have here. We have an excellent call to action now, because now we have a cart, right? Where not only does it stand out in color, but it's large. It's large as literally the width of the description. The next thing we're going to do, okay, is we're going to go to preferences. Okay, and you see this Google Analytics? We actually want to set this up. Okay, we want to set this Google Analytics up. So the email that you use to sign up with Shopify, go ahead and make a Google Analytics account. Do a quick search, just Google Analytics set up, and once you set it up, they're gonna give you a piece of code, a piece of line, pretty much, and it always starts with a UA. And for these purposes, if you get stuck, just go to admin and go to tracking info. Okay, tracking code, and this is the code, or excuse me, this is the ID that you want. It always starts with UA. Copy that. I want you guys to copy that. And on my keyboard, it's Command C, okay? Copy this. You always want this. And you want to go back and you want to paste this code right here. It always starts with the UA, but you have to register for Google Analytics. Save it, okay? Excellent, okay? Look at this, okay? We have a Google Analytics implemented, and that will not only track kind of where your users are buying around the world, but it also allows you to add a custom JavaScript. So without getting too nitty gritty with like coding and everything, we're going to add a custom script to this, okay? And the custom script I'm about to show you is literally what has made me the most conversions for sure. And this is the code right here. So I will show this on your screen, and in fact, what I'll do is possibly this is pretty much the code right here. I'll try my very best to keep this screen up. Maybe you want to pause this, but pretty much you want to copy this whole thing and make sure. Yeah, I'll leave the screen up. I'll even maybe pause the video and just kind of show the screen. Yeah, show this on your screen so that you guys can use this particular code. But this is the exact code the exact script that you want to put in the custom JavaScript part. And we're gonna go back. We're gonna paste it right here, okay? And then after this is pasted, after you put the code in correctly, okay, And remember, keep in mind, it is case sensitive, so you want to be sure that you're typing everything correctly. Function, space, create, cookie, everything. Be meticulous in how you are putting this in here. Save it. And don't worry, if you screw up, it's not gonna like break your Shopify store. It's only gonna like maybe spit out an error, but yeah, don't worry too much about it. It's not gonna do anything. So this is it, and you're probably wondering what on earth in tarnation does this do? Well, I can tell you this right now. So we're gonna go back, right? We're gonna customize. Excellent. Okay, and we'll just go here. We'll just click on. We'll go to catalog or something. Oh yeah, our products. We'll click on product and everything, and notice how we have our ad cart. Right. Great. Cool. Go to mobile. Awesome. Add to cart. Excellent. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this right here. Add to cart. Cool. Oh, and look at this. Look at our cart. It's a different page, right? That's exactly what we want. We have our checkout button, the button that we want to keep our users moving forward, a different color than the color palette of the theme, which is good. Okay, check this out. Oops, check out. Excellent. Okay, so what do you guys notice right now? Do you see this? This is exactly what we want. Your order is reserved for 14 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, this is exactly what we want right here. It creates a sense of urgency. What this does is it pretty much it provides the users, the buyers, this feeling of urgency. Okay, when you set this up correctly. Okay, when you set this up correctly, and I'll even show you what I mean by this. Okay, we set this up, free shipping worldwide. Okay, we have all this kind of these benefits. We have the secure badges, and then we have this due to high demand, and then when we check out to that, and we see that urgency kind of timer, right, with the code that we just implemented, this creates this purchase behavior of moving forward to make that sale. And guess what? This code, that piece of code I just gave you, it's a golden nugget because it also saves the time in your cookies so that even if they continue shopping, that timer still goes down no matter if you refresh the page. Okay? If you refresh the page like 5 minutes later, it's going to go down to literally like 8 minutes. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed the value that was in this tutorial. I hope I didn't lose any of you guys at all. I tried my very best to explain to you kind of my process and how I set up my Shopify stores. In addition to kind of the 3 secret hacks that I use for all my stores that I've never seen anybody kind of talk about. And so we went over everything from literally setting up our store from the beginning, from our free shipping worldwide announcement bar to our image, to compressing that image, choosing a cat niche, going to AliExpress, choosing a product, finding kind of potential winning products with the transactions at the bottom of AliExpress, importing that with the Oberlo app, and then setting up the pages, contact. We got refund, privacy, terms of service. We imported the electric cat toy, and then going even further on the product page, right? We made sure this add to cart was not only a different color, but also it was the size was much bigger than all the other buttons on this particular page. And in addition to, we made sure we had 4 distinct benefits of this particular product, and we focused on kind of ad copy with secure badges, one color, one monochrome, and then having this kind of due to extremely high demand, kind of ensuring the product's going to be delivered with e-packet for 21 days, but 80% of the time it'll be lower than 14 days. And then once you add cart, and then we added, remember we removed that powered by Shopify kind of golden nugget. We did the kind of the add to cart width to a larger size, and then finally we added the best nugget of all is which is the timer. this timer, that piece of code that I told you guys, this piece of code right here, that I will somehow get it to you guys much easier than showing this on the screen. But having all those, having those, pretty much those three kind of hacks, secret hacks, will improve your conversions and traffic a lot better. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on this, and for all those for you guys that really enjoyed kind of the value I provide and the knowledge. And yeah, just maybe leave a like or a comment. And then if you guys do want me to do some kind of other videos, whether it's apps or whether it's product research or whether it's Facebook ads, Instagram influencers, whatever it may be for e-commerce, just leave a comment below. And also, yeah, if you guys want, yeah, subscribe if you want. This is kind of my first kind of time doing these tutorials to you guys. But I hope there was value in this that you guys can apply to your own stores and make sales. And anybody can do e-commerce. You just gotta put in the work, and I'll be dropping some knowledge as I move forward with these videos. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Peace out. This is Tam, and I hope you guys got a good kick out of this tutorial.